Caro family at Cabo, and welcome to Orisa Prayer and Meditation. We are giving thanks and praise to Obatala, Ifa Orisa, and I am giving thanks today for 15 years of initiation. I'm grateful and thankful. I do pray. Alafia, Lyric, good morning. Geneva, Zenobia, Caro, Star, Caro, June, good morning to you. Too blessed to be stressed, oh boy, I told. Adeola, Omo mi Alafia ni o, be style, blessings, oh boy, I told. Arike, blessings, oh boy, Auntie Franita, good morning. Fayemi, oh boy, Asori, Wodi Wolfon. Cashapp, the leather witch in the building, good morning. Me, myself, and I reside. Blessings to you, Sammy, Tanya, Nikia, Lafia, Neo, Adejoke, Caro, Yeshua, blessings, Obato, Adejoke, sorry, Wori Wolfon, Adukwe, Mahogany, Caro, Jen, blessings, oh boy, Shambao, blessings to you, Menhati, blessings, Ekaro, Felicia, blessings, Caro, Baba Oshosi, Ekaro, blessings to you, Latanya, Oracle, Emmanuel, blessings and thank you so much, Felicia, blessings, Jessica, Lafiani, Reverend Regina, my mama in the building, and Reverend Ralph, good morning, my dear parents. Blessings, Sister Shakira, Eagle, blessings, Elder Bishop. Oh boy, I told Chris, I saw the Woody Wolfoon, thank you. Galaxy, Fashay, Ekaro, Lotus, blessings, Crystal, Alberto. Thank you, Stephanie, Kenya, blessings, The Berry Life, thank you so much. Carla, beautiful morning to you. Julie, Aburo, me, Javi, thank you. Alafia, Neo, Hopal, blessings. I do feel, thank you so much, everybody. Natasha, blessings. Afua, Mommy, Ekaro, blessings to everyone. Geneva, blessings to you. Hey, Caro, Janet, Devon, Hazel, good morning. Blessings to you, Ayana. Thank you, Sammy. Aisha, Adupeo. Sun's been kissing. Blessings, Brother Imhotep, Sasta, Ekaro. We give thanks. Good morning, Ekaro and Ekabo. And welcome to Orisa Prayer and Meditation with Iya Funlayo. It is me, your favorite scholar priestess, Iya Funlayo, PhD. And I am so blessed, thrilled, happy, glad in my spirit to be here with each and every one of you. Yes, you, Nicole, Camilla, Cameron, good morning. Nivea, Sasta, Safo, blessings, Ifeolu, Adrian, T. Hill, Astrid, Blessings, Kaniqua. Blessings, Alafia Ni. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is such a joy, as always, to be with each and every one of you as we give thanks, as we give praise to Olodumare, to the ancestors, to our precious Orisha. Good morning, Camille and River. Good to have you with us. Blessings, blessings, blessings. My brother Jones in the building. Give thanks. I do well. So happy to be with all of you, Malita, Ogbato. And I am blessed and honored today to celebrate 15 years of initiation. It was 2008 in Nigeria when I came out of the Bodu multiple times, having gone in to initiate to Obatala, having gone in to initiate to Ifa, having received Ori, having received the cane of Egungun, just so many blessings that were bestowed on me at once. And I'm grateful, grateful, grateful for all of the years of being able to walk with Orisha. Blessings, Marie, Goke, Natasha, Ifeolu, thank you so much. June, thank you. Thank you, Sasta, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Cameron. Thank you, everybody. Marie, thank you so much. I'm grateful. I'm really, truly grateful and honored. And, as I got prepared for today, what came into my spirit is speaking about the testimony in Obatala's highs and lows, because we often talk about Obatala being the one at the top of the mountain, the one that takes us to the mountaintop, the one that brings us to the highest heights, the one that keeps us wrapped in white cloth, the one that keeps us in peace, patience, and understanding. But I need us to know, I need us to know, I need us to know that is not always an easy journey. Thank you so much, my brother Jones, in the building with us today. I need us to know that's not always an easy journey. And I need us to understand that in order to have highs, in order to have highs, there have to be those lows. If everything was on the same level, it would be a plateau, right? It wouldn't be a mountain and valleys, wouldn't be hills and valleys, but it would be just flat. And so anytime we talk about going to higher heights, we have to talk about those valleys that are in between the mountains and how we have to surrender oftentimes to those valley moments. We have to surrender to those lows. We have to allow ourselves to lay prostrate. This is one of the reasons why we prostrate and why we put ourselves onto the ground when we are worshiping our Orisha, because we allow them to lift us back up. Right? We touch our heads to the ground. We touch our whole bodies to the ground. We take ourselves to the lowest that we can possibly take ourselves. In order to be risen. Now, come on, Natasha, we start from the bottom and now we here. And so I was moved to share today as I was seeking a story to share and seeking something to share with you all. Spirit just wouldn't bring me any story, right? Spirit wouldn't bring me any story. Spirit said, don't give them a story, give them a testimony today. Come on, somebody. Spirit said, just speak from your heart today and just pray with them and give them a testimony today. I need you to understand, as I always share with you, I don't share every struggle that I go through with you. Many of those things I traverse with the support of those who are closest to me. But I want you to understand that the valleys exist, right? The valleys, I've been walking through many valleys over the past year and a half. I've been walking through several valleys, right? A lot of things have happened in my life that have shifted things in a way that I never would have expected. Some certain things that I expected to happen didn't happen. Certain things that I would have never expected to happen came to pass. And there have been many moments when I've been laying prostrate in front of my shrines, letting them pick me back up from the trials and from the tribulations and from the hurts and from the heartache. And often Often, interestingly, blessings, Nandi, and the Obatala, often this happens around the time, right? The things, the trials and the struggles come around the time of my Orisha anniversary. And many times this happens whenever we have significant things happening in our lives, we may find that the trials and the tribulations pick up around those times. And what I've come to understand is that there is a way in which spirit calls us to get even closer in the moments that we are about to experience a breakthrough, in the moments that we are about to experience an uplift. We get called to lay down in front of our shrines. We get called to really surrender to spirit in the ways that sometimes may be uncomfortable, in the ways that we may not want to, right? In the ways that we may not know how to sometimes. And it reminded me, one of the biggest lessons actually that I got in this surrender came when I was in Michoacan, Mexico. And I participated in what they call Temazcal, which is it's like a sweat lodge or a heat lodge. And when it's done traditionally, there are prayers that are said, and we ascend 7 levels, it is said, into the spiritual realm um, as we go through that period of sweating and of being with the heat and of being with ourselves and of being with each other. And one of the first things that they tell us as we get prepared to enter into this high heat, to enter into this experience that is going to challenge both our minds and our bodies, they say that when it gets hot, when it gets too hot, and when it gets hard to breathe, that you should go down. They say the hotter it gets, the harder it feels for you to catch your breath, the harder it feels for you to feel like you are able to get some cool air, that you should lower yourself to the ground and go lower and lower and lower. And that is where the cool air will be. That is where the ability to breathe will find you. And as I went through my Damascus experience, each level, right, each level that we were taken to, the heat definitely increased, right? And there were many people in the space, and all of our bodies were together with one another, and we are all breathing in this same air and all feeling this heat together and all sweating together and all facing this challenge in the same moment and being ascended to a height. But in order to get to that height, we had to actually begin to lay our bodies down. And throughout the course of the ceremony, we found that everyone, right, began to lower themselves down and lower themselves down until pretty much everybody was either reclining on an elbow or laying completely prostrate on the ground by the time it was over. And I was one of those who had to lay completely prostrate. At that time, it didn't matter about my whites, it didn't matter about the mud, it didn't matter about any of that. I had to completely surrender myself, completely surrender myself, completely surrender myself in order to be able to catch a nice cool breeze, and in order to be able to continue to ascend, right? In order to not leave the experience before it was time, but in order to continue to ascend, I had to bring myself down to the ground. And so I just encourage any of us today that are going through any types of struggles, and we all go through struggles at different points in time. We know that tibitire la da ile aye, that it's loss and gain that make the world. In every moment of gain, we are going to experience some loss. Um, in every moment of ascension, we are going to experience a moment where we have to lay down, go lay down, as the songstress has said, right? There will be those moments when we just have to surrender. And so I encourage us to know that even when we are in these moments, go lay down. right? Surrender yourself, surrender to whatever it is that's going on. Go where you're being called to go. Cry when you need to cry. Hold on to the things that are most dear to you. And of course, we know our breath is the most dear thing and the thing that brings us the thing that brings us life. And me, that is the part of us that is connected directly to the divine. That is the part of us that is connected directly to life. And as long as we have breath, as long as we are able to breathe in through our noses and out through our mouths as we do together, each and every time we come together, we know that we can be inspired with more energy, inspired with more life, and inspired to continue to climb up to that mountaintop. Ashe, 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 ashe. So as we get ready to move into our prayer space, yes, come on, Aisha. It's not easy. Let me tell you, trust me. I know that it is not easy. And these are the reasons why we talk about Ori each and every time we come together. We talk about the ways in which we have to work through ourselves each and every time we come together, because understand that the shrines are not going to save us. The shrines are not going to stop us from having struggles. The shrines are not going to make it so that nothing challenging ever happens in our lives. The shrines are not going to take us up to the mountain and just leave us there, right? We're always going to be in this constant cycle of ascension and surrender, ascension and surrender. And so I give thanks for the moments of surrender, even as they may be difficult, right? Come on now with this ancestral wisdom. Listen, our grandmamas knew, right? They knew. They said, go and sit down somewhere, lay down, take a nap, right? They knew. They knew that is that ancestral wisdom coming through. They knew that the moments of rest, the moments of going within, the moments of turning off your very mind, turning off your consciousness, not feeling like you have to have all the answers. And trust me, for a child of Obatala, it is very difficult to not have all the answers all the time. It is very difficult to experience things and say, oh, well, we didn't foresee that, right? But just like Obatala, when Eshu was spilling that palm oil on his white clothes, just like when he made those human beings that were differently shaped that he didn't intend to make and had to claim responsibility for having done that, just like in all of the ways when he was being chased by the Iami, in all of the ways that Obatala has faced challenge, he has always been able to ascend again and find himself back on top of the mountain. And so we give thanks again for the valleys. We give thanks again for the surrender. We give thanks again for the ability to breathe and to know that we are strengthening ourselves when we surrender for that next climb and that next place of ascension. Ashe, 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 ashe. So as we get ready to move into our prayer space today, come on, as we get ready to move into our prayer space today, our statement is going to be, I will surrender to the valleys. I will surrender to the valleys. I will surrender to the valleys. I will let myself lay down. I will let myself cry. I will let myself grieve. I will let myself mourn. I will let myself do whatever it is that I need to do in those valley moments to strengthen myself to climb to the mountaintop again. I will surrender to the valleys. I will not think that life is going to be all mountains. I will not believe that I'm only going to be at a peak and never have to come down, that we will come down. But we will rise again. Ashe, 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 Safi, Nakia, Ashe, Nivea, Ashe, Ashe, Natasha, June, Ashe, Camilla, yes, Auntie Frenita, yes, yes, Baba Oshosi, Chris, too blessed, Nia, Stephanie, yes, 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 we're surrendering to the valleys, we're surrendering, Della, yes, Eagle, T Hill, come on, that piece in the valley, Hopal, yes, Afua, Sammy, yes, we surrender to the valleys, we surrender, Princess, blessings, We surrender, Felicia. Yes, we surrender. We surrender. Shonda. Yes, we surrender. Yes. Asha. Yes, yes, yes. Mommy, Rev Regina. Yes, we surrender. We surrender. We surrender to the valleys. And we know, again, that we are building our strength, Ruth, to climb again. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. And so I give thanks for all of the valleys that I have gone through in these past 15 years, and as well, all of the mountaintops that I have been blessed to sit on top of, because there have been many. Ashe, 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 Shambao, Omifura, Geneva. Ashe, come on, yes, let those tears flow. Zenobia, yes. Julie, yes. Ambi, Angelita, yes. See, come on. Yes, we are surrendering. We are surrendering. We are surrendering. Julie, yes, we are surrendering. We are surrendering. We are surrendering. Crystal, yes, yes, yes. Ashe, we give thanks. We know that precious element that comes out of our bodies to cool us, that goes into our bodies to cool us, that goes over our bodies, and that our very bodies are made of, that helps to keep us strong as we move through the valleys, as we climb up the mountains, is that precious element of water. We know that if we won't go wash, yes, it's water we go use. If we want cook soup, yes, it's water we go use. So we say, Omi tutu, Ashe tutu, Ona tutu, Ile tutu, tutu laroye tutu bobo, egun tutu bobo, Risha tutu emio tutu bobo, wa tutu ori. Come on and touch that ori, yes. Now we know what Ifa says. If we need a house, yes, we gotta ask our ori. And if we need a spouse, yes, we gotta ask our ori. And if we need that money, yeah, you know we've got to ask our ori, because it is only through our own ori, it is only through our own lens of consciousness and conscience that we are able to recognize and utilize our blessings. It is only through our own lens of consciousness and conscience that we are able to know when it's time to lay down and surrender and regain our strength for the next climb. Ashe, 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 Ashe. Mojuba o, Mojuba Olodumare. Aba aterere kaiye. Mojuba ti ojo, mojuba ti orun, mojuba ile ogere afoko yere, mojuba orunmila eleri ipin. Mojuba ibarumole ojukotu, mojuba ibarumole ojukosin, mojuba okanle yiri nwoiru mole. Mojuba akoda, mojuba asheda, mojuba rabelotu ife. Mojuba Wonia Finjuye, Mojuba Egungun Ile, giving honor to our Egungun for your ancestors' names. Egungun Bawashe, Egungun Bawashe, Iba Egungun Mope, Egungun Bawashe. Baba ẹni ìṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ni, ìyá ẹni ìṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ni, ìṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ lábo kátó boríṣà. It is our mothers and our fathers who are our ìṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀, and it is ìṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ to whom we give pay homage before any other entity. We give thanks and we give praise. Adúpẹ́ o. Mojuba ori, mojuba baba, mojuba yeye, mojuba wona la seku, mojuba bobo bobo orisha, mojuba teshu odara nika and lo soro, mojuba baba mi Obatala epa, baba rugbo epa, orisha o epa. Mojuba Ọ̀ṣun yẹrẹ yẹyẹ Mojuba Ṣàngó káwọ kábíyèsí Mojuba Ògún yẹ ọmọ máriwo ogun bẹmí ọbẹ òṣèbẹ ní àkókò Mojuba Ṣòfì ọdẹ mátà Mojuba Mọbèjì Mojuba Ẹgbẹ Mojuba Olokumolagba, oh ya, yansa, oba nani bobo bobo, risha, kinka mashe. Let no harm, hurt, or danger come to anyone listening to the sound of my voice, whether live or later. We say Kinka Mashe in the names of anyone we want to bring into our sacred circle of protection right now. Remember to pray for those who pray for you. Remember to pray for yourself. Kinka Mashe Mio. Let no harm, hurt, or danger come. We say Kosi Iku, Kosi Arun, Kosi Epe, Kosi Ofo, Kosi Olopa, Kosi Idina, Kosi Wahala Rara. Let there be no problems whatsoever. Adupeo, we say Funwani. Orire, Funwani, Ilera, Funwani, Alafia, Ire Owo, Ire Omo, Ire Aiku, Kumbobo wa Ashe o, Ashe, Ashe. So, Iba Eshu. Adupeo, 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 Adupeo. We give thanks. And we give praise. Ashe, 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 Ashe. Adupwe, 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 Adupwe. Yes, King Gamashu. We say, may no harm, hurt, or danger come to any of us. Adupwe, 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 Adupwe. Ooh, come on now. We've been to the mountaintop. Yes, and when we have been there, we know whatever struggles that may come. Whatever struggles that may come, whatever valleys that may come, we can rise and climb again. Ashe, 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 Ashe. Zenovia, Julia, Adupwe, Chris. We just give thanks. We give thanks. We give thanks. We give thanks. We give thanks. I invite you to come with me now to that place. Where only we, Victoria Geneva, blessings, where only we and spirit reside, to that place where we can hear directly from spirit and receive what is meant for us in this moment. And so I invite you right now to go within, to begin breathing deeply in through your nose and out through your mouth. Allowing all imagery to fade from your mind's eye. Allowing it to grow fainter and fainter. Paler and paler. Until you are left with a brilliant white in your mind's eye. As you hold that white, you feel a wave of relaxation roll down your body, beginning with your head, rolling down your neck, down your shoulders, down your torso, down past your hips, into your legs, down into your feet. You are relaxed. You feel a wave of empowered Ashe roll back up through your feet, up your legs, up past your hips, up your torso, out your arms to the tips of your fingers, back up into your head. You are energized and empowered. Adupeo. We bring our attention now to our outward breath as we prepare to release that which needs to be released in this moment. We breathe out control. We breathe out stubbornness. We breathe out regret. We breathe out sadness. We breathe out self-pity. We breathe out hurt. You know what you stand in need of releasing in this moment. Breathe it out. State it. I breathe out. Let it go right now. And now that we have made some room within ourselves, we allow our faces to smile. We activate our cheeks, chins, and foreheads as we breathe in. Ire bobo. All blessings. We breathe in peace. Yes. We breathe in strength. Yes. We breathe in perseverance. Yes. We breathe in power. Yes. We breathe in surrender. Yes. We breathe in hope. Yes. We breathe in happiness. Yes. Adupeo. We give thanks and we give praise. Adupeo baba Obatala Orisa Alasho funfun onisuru baba bawashe. Bawashe. Obatala Oshala Orishala Obatala Oshala Orishala Obatala Oshala Orishala Oshala Orishala Obatala 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 Oshala Orishala Epa Baba Epa Orisha Orisha Epa Baba Mio Bamise. Let us take 3 more deep cleansing breaths in through our noses and out through our mouths, beginning with 1. 2. And 3. As we release that 3rd breath, let us begin to reawaken our bodies. Wiggle your toes. Rotate your ankles. Straighten and bend your knees. Lean forward and back. Let your shoulders roll in gentle circles forward and back. Let your head fall gently from side to side. Move your body however feels good to you in this moment. And finally, the eyes. open them gently and rejoin the space. Adupeo, 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 adupue, adupue, adupue. Give thanks, family. Give thanks, give thanks, give thanks, give thanks. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. I pray that that journey was as beautiful for you as it was for me. We are grateful. We are surrendering to the valleys. We are bringing ourselves strength for the next climbs, to the next mountaintops, and we are doing it together as a family. We are grateful for one another, to be able to witness one another, to be able to uplift one another, to be able to strengthen one another through our collective presence, to be able to just share joy as well as heartache with one another. We are grateful for everything that we get to do together and all the ways in which we get to uphold one another. Ashe, ashe, ashe. And we pray for the goodness, for the peace of that meditation, for the power of the prayers to continue, to continue, to continue, to continue, to continue reverberating through us long after we have left this space. Ashe, 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 ashe. If you have felt blessed by your experience today, you are, as always, lovingly invited to participate in the ministry of giving. You can do so right here on YouTube using the super stickers. You can also do so at asheire.com or via Cashapp at $Funlayo, at Ashe Ire on Venmo, Funlayo at asheire.com for Zelle and PayPal. We give thanks for each and every cent that you sow, each and every seed that you sow into this ministry, and we pray for it to just multiply and return to you many, many, many times. And as always, I remind you that the most precious thing that you have, the most valuable thing that you have, is not money, but it is your time, your energy, and your attention. And so I give thanks that you choose to spend those precious non-renewable currencies here with me and the Ashe Ire family. And I pray that you always spend them in places and with people who uplift you, in places and with people who help you through those valleys and who celebrate those times at the top of the mountain with you. Ashe, 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 ashe. Bernice, thank you so much for getting the giving started. Thank you, Aburomi Javi. I appreciate you. Give thanks to all those who are giving on other platforms. We are grateful, 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 and thankful for everything that you do to help support the temple and the Ashe Ire family. If you are new to the family at Cabo, welcome, welcome, welcome. Please do visit us over at asheire.com. Get some more of this medicine we got for you over there. You can get my ebook and learn this prayer that we say together each week. It's not just for me to say, you can say it too. We have other goodies for you in the shop as well as on the blog. So please do check out the site and connect deeper with us. Join the mailing list to stay connected with everything that we do. And of course, if you want to get in my pocket, the best way to do that is to send me a text at 917-634-4680 to connect with us and everything that we do here at Ashe Ire. Adupwe, 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 adupwe. I want to offer a special invite as well to everyone to join us tomorrow evening at 7 p.m., where I will be hosting a special conversation on the connections between African and diasporic religions, our leaders and practitioners, and HIV. I have shared with you all that I have proudly been a faith ambassador with the Black Faith and HIV Initiative, the only African spiritual temple represented in that space. And I am grateful to be able to help educate faith leaders on how to better serve their communities and understand that although we have largely stopped speaking of it, HIV is still a big issue in our community, and our women and LGBTQ family are still being very heavily affected in particular, and all of us as Black folks. And so we have a beautiful panel that will be coming together tomorrow to talk about how we can better serve those in our communities living with HIV and how we can end stigma, stop the spread, stop sexual shame and all of the homophobia and all of the other elements that help to contribute to its spread. We are grateful to be able to be together. So please do register and join us tomorrow, tiny.cc/ADRHIV, to be able to join us for that. And so we look forward to being together tomorrow evening. We will not be having Keko Circle today at noon. So I invite you, if you are in the circle, to go ahead and use it as an opportunity to review one of our past lessons. And I look forward to seeing us next month. We will be together tomorrow at 8 a.m. bright and early for Clubhouse. Shout out to the Clubhouse crew for our Monday morning motivation. Please do go ahead and follow me at Iya Funlayo on Clubhouse if you're not already connected. And you will be able to join us for our Monday motivation, where I get to hear some of your voices. And you know that is always my favorite thing to do. Ashe, 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 ashe. I give thanks. Thank you all again for all of your beautiful well wishes, for all of your praises, for all of your compliments, for all of the ways in which you help to uphold me. And I just give you all thanks. I send you all love. And I just look forward to continuing to do this good work with each and every one of you. Asheo, you know how we close it out. Come on and sing it with me. Ashe, 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 Ire on the east side. Ashe to the west now. Ashe north and south now. Ashe, Ashe, Ire. Adukweo family, happy Pride and many blessings. Odabo.